A very good morning, welcome. It's Jeff Lawton on Monday the 10th of March, the day before the Cheltenham Festival starts tomorrow. So hope you're all ready for that. As you know, my name is Jeff Lawton by now, and I make my living solely from betting on horse racing. Hopefully you've been watching these videos for the last week or so, and hopefully they've helped you. They're more of an educational channel. It's not a channel to tip your horses, more just to help you out, to change the way that you look at races. Although if you watched on Saturday, I did cover 5 races, 3 won and 2 were second. I didn't do a video yesterday because the racing was so poor. But on Saturday, my private clients were given just 2 bets. They were Charisma Cat and Yes Day, who both won easily and were available at 7-4. They were also told to do the double, so we made 22 points on the day. In fact, since I started doing this in the jump season, which is now 17 weeks ago, we've won 16 out of 17 weeks and we made 217 points profit. So if you are interested in the private service, and these bets go up at 8:30 every morning, then drop me an email below at jefflawtonmanagement@gmail.com, and obviously with Cheltenham starting tomorrow, that is important. If you're interested in that, that's fine. If not, you can get my views on here free every day from 11 o'clock. Anyway, let's get on with today's racing. It's fairly quiet, but I'll look at a few races for you. Start at Stratford in the 150. Alan King runs Believe It and You Can. Now, he won off a mark of 69 on the flat when trained by Jessica Macy before being sold to Alan King's to go hurdling. He won on debut, beating Liam Swagger, who was 8-15 that day, but didn't jump that well. Then they upped him into a grade 2 at Cheltenham, where he was well beaten, but he did run well enough to 2 out. He's dropped markedly in grade, but this doesn't look like a gimme, because Across Earth was a better flat horse than him, rated 80, and he had a very nice introduction at Huntingdon a week ago, where he wasn't given a hard time when headed behind the potentially smart Aviemore, but yet he still beat the odds-on and 121 rated Lavender Hill Mob. At the moment on Betfair, Believe It and You Can is about 5-4, and Across Earth is about 9-2. Now, I haven't played, but if I do at the prices, I would prefer Across Earth. At Taunton, I've got 3 races I want to look at Taunton. In the 205, Harry Fry runs Shermanator. Now, this is a similar story to Believe It and You Can, with the favourite not representing great value in my book. Now, Shermanator ran well in his second bumper, staying on strongly to just be denied, before winning on Hurdle's debut at Newbury in January. Both those runs were on quite testing ground, whereas the ground today is officially good to soft in places at the moment, and he also carries a £7 penalty. However, Jane Williams' Good For You has run twice over hurdles and ran a cracker on second start to get within 1.5 lengths of the Sainted Canary, who then ran the 134 rated Regent Stroll to 2 lengths. The third horse that day from the Newbury race, Lions Peak, also won next time on Saturday. And again on current prices, Shermanator is around 11-8 and Good For You is around 3-1. So if I was to play, it would be on Good For You purely at the prices. In the 410, David Pipe runs Skinful. Now, he was second in his only Irish point-to-point and changed hands for £82,000. But he looked moderate in his 4 hurdle races and achieved a very lowly handicap mark of just 72, which he went chasing off and ran 2 okay races over fences. They were over 2 miles and 2 mile 2. But they then reverted to hurdles and upped him to 3 miles on similar ground to today's. Now, he was very well back that day into 13-8, and given a patient ride, came to win the race at the last, only to be run out of it late on. They've reached for the cheek pieces today and he's gone up £4, so he meets the third from that race officially on £4 worse terms. But for me, that shouldn't make a difference. And if he's ever going to win a race, then surely it is today. In the 440, Joe Tizard runs Siam Park. Now, I stuck him up a few days ago when he was a non-runner late on, and they put the official reason down to him being lame. Hopefully he's over that now, but let's assume he is, because none of these are anything special at the moment. and he's really the only one that has the potential to be a fair bit better than his mark. On chasing debut last month, he raced prominently, and in the main he jumped well, and he was only run out of it late on and was 8 lengths clear of the third. Now the handicappers nudged him up £2 to a mark of 96, but as he was rated 107 over hurdles this time last year, he looks well in, and the return to 2 miles definitely looks a plus. Now at Newcastle, Earl of Rochester in the 7 o'clock, he's only run once, and that was 326 days ago, because when he was due to run in October, he broke out of the stalls and has had to have a stalls test since. But his solitary run was in last year's Wood Dayton at the Craven meeting at Newmarket when he was third. The winner of that race is now rated 109. The second is rated 115, the fourth is rated 86, and the fifth is rated 92. So you can see it was a very strong race and far, far better than this race tonight. If he's improved his behaviour in the stalls, he'll be hard to beat, but about 4 to 6, he is priced accordingly. Now, as you know, it's the start of Cheltenham tomorrow, and the bookies are going to be doing their damnedest to get all your money off you. You know it's the most competitive racing of the year. Well, certainly the handicaps are. But I've got a few lined up for you, so make sure that you look in every day. Please hit the subscribe button below, because if you want to get the notifications as to when I put the videos up, you need to hit the subscribe button. If you want to join my private service, as I said, find out when I'm back in at 8:30 in the morning, then drop me a line, jefflawtonmanagement@gmail.com, and that address is below. Thanks for dropping by, and I will speak to you as early as I can tomorrow for Cheltenham. Good luck. Thank you.